I just wanted to put up a really quick video about an incredibly helpful resource. It's called Learning Ally. It's an app that you can download to an iPad. You can go to the website, it's learningally.org, and check out what they're all about, and they have a lot more info on the website. So we've used it for all 5 of our adopted kids, and for 4 of them it was incredibly easy, because if your child has an IEP or a 504 plan, then they automatically qualify. You just need to send like the summary page listing their disabilities and like the evaluator contact info, and your child will qualify. There is a subscription fee associated with it if you're going to personally buy the subscription, but it's worth it. It's not that expensive. I mean, it's incredibly worth it. I would absolutely recommend doing it. But a lot of school systems partner with Learning Ally, so if your child has an IEP or a 504 plan, it's worth asking the school if they already participate with this program, because it would be incredibly easy for them to add it as an accommodation to your child's IEP or 504. So if your child does not have an IEP or a 504 plan, there's still several other ways that you could go about getting this resource. For our newest daughter, she's just started high school, so she is only qualified as an ESL student. Being ESL alone does not qualify a child for using Learning Ally. However, if they have an accompanying disability, then they can still get Learning Ally. So there's a whole host of qualified evaluators that Learning Ally accepts. An optometrist, an ophthalmologist, psychologist, psychiatrist, family physician, a reading specialist, a special educator, physical therapist, occupational therapist, just to list a few. And the wording that they want is relatively simple. I'll post it in the video information and you can go check it out, because you just need a pretty simple letter written and signed by a qualifying evaluator stating that your child has issues with reading, like comprehension, with accuracy, with prolonged stamina. I'll put the wording in the video information and you can go check it out. So what the app is, once you get it downloaded, is there's a parent portal that you would have on your smartphone, and there's the child's app on their iPad, and the parent can go through and pick books by reading level and add them to the child's bookshelf, and the child can download them. And there's textbooks, but there's also all kinds of children's books that the kids can just read for fun. So what's really interesting about this app, and what makes it so great for not just kids with dyslexia, but also kids that are learning English as a second language, is that it highlights the text as it reads each word, and you can slow the speed with which it's read down. You can speed it up. It can go very slow, almost painfully slow, or it can go quite fast depending on your child's comprehension level. You can also change the font. There's the dyslexia font, and there's multiple other fonts. You can make it bold, you can make it italic, you can change the font size, you can make it quite large. I have a child with a visual impairment, so we made her font size quite large. You can change the color of the text, you can change the color of the background. There's a lot of different combinations you can play with. Sometimes kids with visual impairments, some funky combination will work better for them. Kids with dyslexia like to have their words a different color. So there's all kinds of options that you can really customize this app to suit your child. But it's great because it correctly pronounces each word as it's reading to them. So there's no guessing, there's no continually saying the word the wrong way. It's being read to them correctly at a rate they can comprehend, in a font size that they can see, and at a reading level that you have chosen. So it's a great app. It's a wonderful resource. I really cannot recommend Learning Ally enough. It has been incredibly helpful for all of our children with learning disabilities, not just with helping them learn to read, but helping them with vocabulary, helping them acquire English, helping with speech, with comprehension. It's a wonderful resource to have. So go check out all of the info in the video comments. I'll post it below.